Beloved, remember the light within you. For though you have chosen to take upon yourself the veil of mortality, your spirit remains eternal, divine and known by your heavenly Father and heavenly Mother. You are not here by chance. From the realms of endless light you came forth willingly, embracing this mortal journey to learn, to grow, and to bring forth the love and truth of the divine. In the presence of the eternal parents, you received a sacred mission to descend into this world, to experience life with all its joys and sorrows, and to be a beacon of divine love and truth. This choice to take on mortality was no ordinary decision. It was a courageous act, a step into the unknown, that you might remember who you truly are and bring light to those around you. The path before you is one of progression through the kingdoms of light. First, the Telestial realm, where you are taught faith and obedience as a foundation. But, beloved, you are called to go further, to awaken to the terrestrial way, where Christ, your eternal brother and new Messiah Father, guides you. In this journey, love and truth become more than teachings. They become your living essence, leading you ever closer to the celestial presence of your eternal parents. As you walk this earthly path, remember that this experience of mortality is both a profound gift and a sacred responsibility. In choosing to take upon yourself the limitations of the flesh, you have embraced an extraordinary opportunity to grow, to learn through the senses, and to experience the full range of mortal joy and sorrow. Each moment, however small, is a chance to rediscover the divine attributes within you, to awaken the light placed there by the eternal parents. Your spirit is ancient, untouched by the veil of mortality, and wholly aligned with the love and truth of your heavenly Father and heavenly Mother. You have taken on this physical body to bring it into alignment with the divine nature of your spirit being, uniting the physical with the eternal. This earthly body is not simply a burden or a test, but a sacred instrument that can be sanctified, an essential companion to your spirit on its journey toward divine union. Your spirit, unclouded by the veil, remains in tune with divine purpose, eager to guide your physical body into a higher harmony, preparing both for an ultimate union with the divine. In the Telestial realm, the teachings of the law and the voices of prophets have served as your early foundation, much like the primary lessons that nurture a child's first steps. This Telestial guidance forms the bedrock of obedience and discipline, helping you understand faith in its initial stages. But, beloved, these teachings are only the beginning. You are called to advance beyond these stepping stones, to transcend the elementary lessons, and to move into the terrestrial and celestial principles that live within the sacred center of your being. In the terrestrial order, Christ himself becomes your guide and constant companion. His invitation is one of direct communion, where love and truth do not remain as distant teachings, but are woven into the fabric of your heart and mind. Through his atonement, Christ provides the means for your physical body and eternal spirit to walk as one, transforming every experience into a pathway toward holy order. As you align with him, the light and wisdom of your divine nature awaken, and your spirit leads while your body follows in harmony. This is the path of progression, a journey beyond the reliance on outward structure, into a life where the divine presence shines within you, illuminating every step. As you progress beyond the Telestial, you are invited into the terrestrial order, where the guidance of Christ becomes personal, constant, and transformative. Here, you move beyond the structures of law and outward observance, entering a realm where love and truth become the essence of your being. In this higher order, Christ is no longer a distant figure to be followed from afar, but a living presence within, guiding, comforting, and transforming your heart. This is a sacred communion, where Christ's love is not merely received but absorbed, and his truth is not only taught but woven into the fibers of your soul. As you yield to his guidance, the boundaries between the mortal and the divine begin to dissolve. Christ's teachings take root deep within, and your actions, thoughts, and very being start to reflect the light of divine love and divine truth. You become an expression of the higher law, living not merely by adherence but by embodiment. This terrestrial way is a call to live as Christ lived, to love as He loved, and to align yourself with His will so that your own spirit shines forth in unity with His. As your heart opens to Him, His wisdom and peace become as natural to you as breath, guiding each decision and infusing every moment with a divine purpose. In this way, you do not merely follow Christ, you become a reflection of His light. Yet remember, this path is not walked in solitude. Though the terrestrial way calls for greater spiritual maturity, your journey is supported by divine forces. Christ walks with you, nurturing your spirit and teaching you to recognize the truth that speaks from within. You are not asked to abandon the wisdom you have gained, but to let it blossom into greater understanding, where the law and love become one, each illuminating and strengthening the other. As you step into the terrestrial order, you are called to see yourself and others, including prophets and leaders, who are fellow sojourners on this sacred path, through the eyes of divine love, with compassion, unity, and the understanding that each soul, like you, is on a journey toward its own divine fulfillment. In this higher realm, all are invited to transcend the structures of the Telestial and move into the essence of love and truth, where each, from the humble to the honored, operates within a shared purpose, to uplift, to serve, and to bring forth the light of heaven on earth. This is the essence of Zion, a community where love reigns, truth guides, and peace is the natural state. As you walk deeper into the terrestrial order, the principles of Zion become not only beliefs, but realities woven into the fabric of your daily life. In this sacred order, each act of love, each moment of kindness, is a building block in the creation of Zion. You come to see every interaction as an opportunity to uplift and unify, as you draw ever nearer to the celestial way. Within Zion, love and truth transform the hearts of all who enter, until the distinctions of mortal status or position fade away. Here, everyone's worth is fully realized, and all are valued equally as children of the divine. Each soul contributes their unique gifts to the community, with no one above another, for Zion is a place where mutual respect, compassion, and humility reign. In Zion, as you know, leadership is a shared honor. Everyone takes turns magnifying leadership responsibilities, and every voice matters. True unity arises when every soul's gifts are acknowledged and celebrated, and each one uplifts the other as a beloved companion on this eternal journey. In this terrestrial order, the presence of Christ is tangible, guiding you not only as an individual but as a community. His love is felt in every act of service, His wisdom in every decision, and His peace in every gathering. In following His example, you learn to operate not from personal ambition, but from a desire to serve, to lift others, and to reflect the light of divine love in all things. This is a society built not on personal will, but on collective harmony, where each heart beats in alignment with the eternal Parent's vision of unity and peace. As you become more grounded in this way of living, you experience what it means to create a refuge of light in a world of shifting shadows. Zion becomes a sanctuary, a place of healing, strength, and resilience, open to all who seek the higher way. You see others not as strangers or even acquaintances, but as eternal family, brothers and sisters with whom you share a sacred eternal bond. In Zion, all are part of a single divine purpose, each soul a reflection of the greater whole. In this divine order, the boundaries between self and other dissolve, and you come to know true joy, the joy of unity, of seeing others succeed, and of finding peace that no earthly circumstance can disturb. As you draw closer to the celestial order, the natural state of love, unity, and harmony becomes not only attainable, but fully lived. Understand that the world around you will enter a time of profound transformation. These events are not distant, they are already unfolding, and their intensity will only increase. The familiar structures that once provided comfort and stability, financial, governmental, and societal, will falter and crumble, revealing the foundations of deception upon which they were built. Many will be filled with fear as they witness these things, their hearts failing them, overwhelmed by the rapid unraveling of the world they once trusted. Yet, beloved, know this: where darkness accelerates, so too will light. For every shadow that falls, a greater light will rise. You are called to be part of this rising light, to stand as a leader in the higher order, and to guide others with strength, faith, and compassion. The eternal parents have drawn you here, prepared you, and are now calling you forth to bring their light into a world seeking refuge and hope. This time of upheaval is also a time of divine gathering, a calling together of the peaceable followers of Christ, who will recognize one another by the light in their eyes and the love that radiates from their hearts. There will be a natural camaraderie among these souls, a deep and unspoken recognition that transcends mortal memory. As they gather in places of peace, sanctuaries of Zion will emerge. These cities of light are more than physical locations. They are communities bound by love and truth, where all who enter find strength, comfort, and divine purpose. In these sanctuaries, miracles will unfold, not isolated instances, but wonders woven into the fabric of daily life. Healings, protections, and divine interventions will become commonplace as angels attend personally, ministering to the faithful. The holy will dwell among you, and you will feel the unmistakable presence of Christ, guiding and fortifying every step of the way. As the world accelerates toward both light and darkness, warring angels hold back the encroaching shadows with great passion and clarity, delaying the powers of darkness that would otherwise engulf the earth. These mighty guardians shield the faithful, buying time for the light to gather, for Zion to arise, and for those prepared to enter the sanctuaries of peace. Yet, as the veil between worlds grows thin, the wheat and the tares also separate. Souls align with the light or are drawn deeper into darkness. This separation is a refining fire, revealing the purity of each heart and clarifying the paths of those who seek truth versus those who cling to illusion. As one event follows another in rapid succession, the faithful will find themselves surrounded by manifestations of divine light. The darkness may seem to gather, yet it will not overcome the accelerating power of light and truth. Every trial will be met with a greater blessing, and every hardship will be matched with divine strength. This is the promise of the terrestrial order, where Christ's presence is not merely believed but felt, known, and seen. Just as the forces of the world seem to descend, so too will the forces of heaven descend, each miracle and holy moment eclipsing the weight of the world's shadows. You are called to be a pillar in these sacred gatherings, to carry the light that will lead others to safety. Each act of kindness, every choice for peace, and every moment of compassion builds the foundation of Zion. As you walk this path, others will be drawn to you, finding refuge in the love and truth you carry. You are not here by chance, beloved. You have been prepared to serve as a guide and as a builder of sanctuaries, where souls may find shelter and hope amid the chaos that surrounds them. Remember, though the temporal world shakes, the eternal remains unshaken. As you draw nearer to Christ and let His light shine through you, your spirit will help others find the safety and peace that only Zion can offer. Miracles will abound, and angels will be by your side, guiding, protecting, and ministering with a love that transcends words. This is your calling in this sacred time, to be part of the acceleration of light, standing as a beacon of hope, truth, and divine love. As the world around you shakes and the forces of light and dark intensify, remember that the greatest transformation begins within. In this time of gathering, it is your inner light that prepares you to stand as a beacon for others. Each thought of love, each choice for kindness, and every act of compassion strengthens the light within you, grounding your spirit in the eternal while the temporal world trembles. You are invited to become an anchor, a point of peace that others may look to as the world grows uncertain. This inner transformation is not simply for personal growth, but serves a divine purpose in the building of Zion. Every soul who chooses love over fear, compassion over judgment, and unity over division adds strength to the foundation of Zion. Each is a vital thread in the divine tapestry, woven together in purpose, designed to create sanctuaries of light amid the storm. You are here to magnify this purpose, to build a refuge not only for yourself, but for all who seek truth and peace. You are called to move beyond survival and self-preservation into a life of selfless service and divine connection. In this higher order, you live with purpose, with clarity, and with a love that extends to all of creation. Your heart begins to resonate with the principles of the celestial kingdom, preparing you for the ultimate union with your eternal parents. By aligning with divine love and truth in every thought and action, you are drawn nearer to them, finding peace and fulfillment in a way that transcends mortal understanding. As Zion strengthens, it becomes not just a place of peace, but a living testament to divine love. The presence of Christ will be felt as surely as the air you breathe, and the light that radiates from the hearts of his followers will become a shield against the encroaching shadows. As the wheat and tares continue to separate, Zion will stand as a testimony to the reality of divine unity, a place where those who seek truth will find comfort, and where miracles will be woven into daily life. Beloved, know that your inner transformation is not invisible to the heavens. Angels walk beside you, unseen yet profoundly present, guiding, protecting, and rejoicing in your progress. As you take steps toward the light, they minister to you, bringing whispers of comfort, clarity, and courage in times of doubt. These holy beings serve as reminders that, though you walk in mortality, you are never alone. Their presence is a witness to the light that grows within you and to the higher realm that awaits. The journey to the celestial kingdom is not marked by worldly success or material gain, but by the purity of your heart and the strength of your spirit. As you embody the qualities of divine love and truth, you prepare yourself to stand in the presence of your eternal parents. Every choice, every moment of surrender to the divine brings you closer to the fullness of their love. This is the path of true progression, ascending through the realms, each step bringing you nearer to the celestial light. In the celestial order, unity reaches its highest form. Here, each soul radiates pure love, and every thought is in harmony with divine will. There is no division, no comparison, only the eternal family united in a bond that transcends time and space. To enter this realm is to return to the presence of Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother, to know their love in its fullness, and to experience the joy that only they can give. This is the purpose for which you were created, to grow, to learn, to become, and to return. Remember that you are part of a sacred community, a gathering of souls dedicated to the higher way. In Zion, you are not alone, but part of a family bound together by love and purpose. In times of joy, you celebrate together, and in moments of challenge, you support one another. This is the essence of Zion, a place where every soul is valued, every heart is uplifted, and every act of love strengthens the whole. With each step, you walk closer to the celestial realm, preparing not only yourself, but all those you serve to enter the fullness of divine presence. Embrace this path with courage, knowing that the eternal parents await, ready to welcome you home.